Hey everybody, this is Miss Scorpio 67. How you doing? Well, I am fresh off my cruise that I went to over this past weekend to Nassau. Had a wonderful time. Um, but I want to talk about the cruise, but I also want to talk about attitude. Um, and I want to do comparison to prove my point about attitude between two trips that I took. One which I just got through taking, and one that I almost took identically to the same Nassau trip on Carnival about 2 years ago. Now, when I went on my cruise about 2 years ago, I was probably at one of my highest weights. And I had a good time because I had never been. This was one of my, maybe I took a cruise once before that, but this was like me going with my girlfriends and just really the party and everything. And, and I had a good time. But I still had things that were keeping me back emotionally. Like I never liked to take pictures, but then I never liked to take pictures when I was smaller anyway. I was mostly, I mostly don't feel like I'm photogenic. So, I stayed away from the pictures. I even stayed away from the professional portraits that they take on the cruise because I was like, no, I'm good. And then also when I go on cruises, I am like CNC protection. When we go to clubs, I'm holding purses, I'm holding coats, I'm protecting the drinks because nobody asked me to dance. But this is where my topic of attitude comes in because I really don't think it was so much so my weight, but it was my weight affecting my attitude. I feel that my attitude kind of pushed the real me inside because I wanted to be invisible. I did not want people to pay me attention, even though deep down I really wanted the attention. Um, I was more an introvert, which I'm normally not, but it was just the point that I didn't feel comfortable with me. I wasn't happy with me. And and it showed, on my face, it showed in my body language, it showed all over. And a lot of times, unfortunately, we tend to either disrespect ourselves, we talk badly about ourselves, we treat ourselves badly. And when people see that, they treat you the way you treat you. Because basically, when it comes right down to it, if you don't have respect for yourself, if you don't have love for yourself, why would you think anybody else would? And so that's what it was. I tended to do that because I just didn't feel like, I'm not to say I wasn't worthy, but it was like I just was tired of being rejected, tired of not feeling like I was at my best because I really didn't feel like I was at my best. And it showed. So people treat you accordingly. Now, let's go in the future. Well, actually in the past, 5 days ago. I had a wonderful time. I took tons of pictures. I'm going to have to show you the pictures. I'm going to have to actually kind of put them on my computer and show it to you. I took tons of pictures. I took pictures, professional portraits. I took pictures on my camera. Other people took pictures of me. I had a wonderful time. I did things like, where they had scheduled activities like they were going to go to a secluded beach and have a barbecue and all you can eat. Well, so I asked and was like, well, is there any other activities that's going to go on the beach? I was like, no, we're just going to relax, kick back, and wait for the food to be done. Well, personally, that doesn't do anything for me because one, I got the band. I'm not eating all I can eat. So, and then I'm just going to lay around. I'm going to eat and I'm going to lay down. No, I'm good. So I ended up taking a excursion off the boat, off the ship, and I caught a catamaran and I went snorkeling. I had a wonderful time. Now, I don't mind doing things by myself. I go to movies by myself. I do a lot of things by myself. And actually, I have a good time doing stuff by myself because I get to do what I want to do, basically. You don't have to confer with nobody. You don't have to get approval from anybody. Say, you sure you want to go? Do you want to go? No. I go because I want to go. So went out there. I had my big blue hat, floppy hat on. My swimsuit. They fitted us for our little goggles and everything. I got in that water. Let me tell you, that water was so goddamn cold. Let me say that. the water was cold. I can't understand why. We're in the Bahamas. Everything should be warm and blue. No, it was blue. It was beautiful, turquoise blue water. We was in Angel Bay. Oh, it was wonderful. And we snorkeled for about an hour, and it was wonderful. I had my little underwater camera. I'm taking pictures, and I'm trying to take pictures of me, So I just had a wonderful time. And then, initially when we got back, because I was so cold from the water, I'm trying to cover up, and one of the guys tells me, goes, no, you know what you need to do? Get up on top of the boat, hold on, and let the sun be down on you. You will dry. And sure enough, baby, I was dry. I put my hat on so I, kind of cover my face and everything. And I stood there. I felt like a model. You know how the models hang off the side of the boats and they take their picture? I was like, somebody should be taking my goddamn picture up in here because I'm looking like a model. I felt so good about myself. And it wasn't just because I lost weight, but I tried something by myself that I didn't have to do with somebody else. And I had a good time at doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I think with the thing with losing weight, you try certain things. Oh, that's my phone going. What the heck? Oh, no, you're not doing that. So, okay, I'm trying to turn it off. Turn it off. So, I think when it comes to losing weight, we tend to, try things. We take baby steps. We try stuff and goes, hey, that worked out great. Let me try another baby step. Let me do this. Let me try this. And then after a while, your confidence starts building up and you're like, girl, let's go do this. I don't feel comfortable. No, yes, you know. Come on, we're going to do this. And your attitude starts to change. And then, and that's where, like I said, that's where it comes from. You take baby steps to build your self-esteem up or to build your confidence up. And then you're trying all kinds of stuff. And then that introvert that you made of yourself starts to come out. And then the real you starts to come out. And then you're like, excuse the way I put this, I'm the shit. Okay? Everybody can be the shit. And in a slang sort of way. You know what I'm talking about. So, it's a transformation. See, we focus so much on, when we're losing the weight, on what to eat, how much to eat, portion size, exercise, that we don't realize that in the process of doing all this and finding the results from this, that we actually have changes going on in ourselves that we don't even recognize until we do certain things and go, that was not like me. I don't normally do stuff like that. Or, I can go to movies by myself, but to take a trip by myself, basically, with people I don't know, and snorkel somewhere, it's like, wow, I did that. And I felt good. And so you just kind of go off of that and you do other stuff and it goes one step higher and one step higher. So it's like wonderful. And I'm having such a good time because I feel like I'm on a new adventure and I'm doing different things that I normally would not have done. And that's where I think your life starts to open up, because you just find that you're just like a whole new world is opening up to you like you never realized. I think a lot of us I'm not even going to say a lot of us, me. I use my weight as a way of not putting myself out there because I didn't want to be disappointed. I did not want to somebody tell me, I'm sorry, you're too heavy for this. Or, I'm sorry, we have a weight restriction. You can only be such and such weight to do this. God, I've been through that so many times. But that's not an issue so much so anymore. So you feel like somebody took the shackles off your legs and now you can fly. I mean, that's what it feels like. I can fly now where I couldn't before. So with weight loss, it's not just about losing the excess fat or weight. It is about change, mind change, attitude change, self-esteem change, growth, broaden your horizons, doing things you never did before and feeling good about them. And finding out that even it improves your, what's the word I want to use? Your positiveness. Is that all? Positiveness? Yeah, positive. It helps it. It encourages it to where you're, I was never, let me go back. I was never really like grouchy about my weight too so much so, but I did kind of keep it in check. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whatever. I don't want to do that, But that's not even an issue anymore because I just want to try everything now. I just want to do everything and try everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing for this video. I'm hopefully going to upload my pictures from I think I'm going to wait. Let me say this. I'm going to wait because I want to upload the pictures I took when I was snorkeling and the pictures from my camera and the photos that I took off the ship. So until then, I will talk to you later. Have a good day, wonderful day, and I'll holler at you later. Bye.